Please remember that slope is rise over run. There's many ways to come up with the same answer, but you will come up with the same answer. This next problem, I'm going to find exactly 2 spots where it crosses. There's one here, there's one here, and there's also one down here. Well, what I'm going to do is just talk about rise over run. I can start wherever I would like. I can start with whatever point I would like. If I want to go from here to here, I can talk about how I'm going to fall 1, so that would be a -1, because this is described as rise over run. I'm really not rising anywhere, I'm falling, -1, and then I'm running 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm running 4. So this actually has a slope of -1/4. If you do it a different way, so let's say I start with the same dot, but I'm going to travel to this dot on the left. Will I get the same slope? Rise is +1. Run is 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm moving left, so it's a -4. Now, really what you're doing is you're counting the humps, okay? So don't count the, waves, count the humps. So there's 4 humps. This gives you 1, rise of 1 over -4. The negative can be with the 1 or the 4. It still means exactly the same thing. Both of these mean -1/4. So the types of slopes there are, and I always want you to know that this means positive. So if I was to give you this picture again and you didn't have a positive answer, you would know you were definitely wrong. This one means negative. So if I was to give you this picture ever again and you didn't end up with a negative slope, you know you were incorrect. So positive slope looks like this, negative slope looks like this. Positive slope increases from left to right and negative slope decreases from left to right. We can ride up a ski slope and we can go down a ski slope. The other slopes are horizontal and vertical. A horizontal line goes straight across. The slope neither rises nor falls, so the slope is considered to be 0. On the vertical one, the slope goes straight down. There is no slope, it is undefined. How can I remember that? Well, if I take my little skier, he can cross-country ski, okay, but he can't really ski on this line. He would be going to the ambulance because he'd be taken away by an ambulance because he'd be falling off a cliff. So I want you to remember every time about skiing. You can ski or take a ski lift up, you can ski down, you can cross country ski, but you cannot ski on an undefined slope. So a few more times on what is the slope. The first thing I want to point out to you on each one of these is whether it's positive or negative. Notice that this has to be a positive slope. So when I go and I find the slope, I'm going to find exactly where it crosses. There's one here, and there's one here. There could be some other spots, but we'll just go ahead and go with those. So what is the slope of this line? It's rise. I'm rising 2. So I'll write the word rise over here. I'm rising 2, and I'm running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you do want to go ahead and reduce your fractions. 2 over 6 does reduce to be positive 1/3. I can feel secure in my answer because this is a positive slope. This one right here, we have said that a skier cannot ski on. This is when it has undefined slope or no slope. On this next example, I can see that my slope is negative. So what I want to go ahead and find the slope, and I'll do that using rise over run. I'm going to find from here to here. I can tell where those points are. Or maybe I'll just go from here. So I'll go ahead and erase this other point. Doesn't matter which one I choose. I still get the same answer. My rise is 1, 2, and that's a -2 because I went down. And my run is 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, -2 over 4 reduces to be -1/2. I can feel secure in my answer because it is a negative slope. On this one right here, the slope is 0. I can cross-country ski on it, but it's not going up or down. So my slope is 0. One thing I have not mentioned is that slope is defined with this letter M. So you will see me use that all the time.